Hey guys, happy Halloween! Yay, we're doing Halloween cards. Or maybe I should start off with hello and welcome to the annual Halloween videos. I don't know. No, I gotta say happy Halloween because last year Wendy told me that her little boy would say happy Halloween back to me. So happy Halloween, Logan. All right. So these are whimsy stamps and they are called Grumpin pumpkins, kind of like me. And I just think they are so cute. So I did go ahead and stamp these out because I needed to cut them out and I didn't want to, save all the time or whatever. I mean, or waste all the time as I usually do and do that on camera. So I cut out each one. I like this one. That one's really cute. And then he's got a pretty cute face. Well, they're all cute. This one is my favorite, I believe. I think. And this one, he's just a little spooky. But all right, so let's get going. We're going to start on our background first, which will be, I forgot to cut cards. Oh well. Okay, so we're just going to do the, this part. Can't believe I did that. Oh well, okay. It's all right, it's all good. You think I'd be ready for my first one, you know. I'm going to use these. Ooh, that's big too. Thought I had a smaller one. Yes, I do. So we're going to use these moon overlays. And I think that'll work. Yep, I believe that'll be fine. Okay. So let's see. We need to get down. So it's going to have to be yellow. This is going to be bright. Of squeezed lemonade, but it's not going to be as bright as it seems. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to do around it first so I can then sort of fill it in. But this will just give me a little outline so I kind of know where I'm going. But anyway, we're going to do some cute cards. We're going to do some spooky cards. We're going to do an assortment of cards. So for those of you that definitely are into the cutesy, I'm starting for you. And then I'll do some creepy ones for myself because I'll let y'all know I like those. Okay, so I'm just going to, this is not the best way to color, but should have got a little bit bigger stencil brush, but it'll be fine. It's great for pouncing, not so much coloring. Maybe I should pounce and color. Anyway, has Spirit Halloween come out to anybody's place yet? Have you been to it? I think it typically comes around here in August. So I'm going to be on the lookout for that. It still usually doesn't come too close to me. I have to do a bit of a hour and a half or so drive, but not too bad. I drive that far pretty much for everything. So, oh yeah, speaking of that, I think I was on here complaining, whining, as usual, about my car the other day. So, they did get the parts in, and unfortunately, they had a major recall. I don't know what, she didn't really say, but it's put them way behind, and so I'm just getting to make my appointment, and it is not until the beginning of August, like that first week, but okay, so now we're going to just fuzz it out a little bit. But it is, the good news is it's covered. It's not totally covered. It's not covered by my first, like the 36,000 mile warranty or whatever, or I don't know. But it's covered under my extended warranty that I bought, luckily. Yay. Because they did tell me just the parts were like I don't know, like 1100, 12 or something like that, crazy dollars. I was like, oh, be still my heart. Okay, I've got to find something here. Well, maybe I can just use this one. It'll be fine. That's a little dark. I'm going to use this in dried marigold. Chase it around here. I really do need to get a bigger one though. Let's just dust that off. This is bigger. This will be faster. Okay. That's still dark. Maybe not if I pounce easy. But anyway, yeah, I'm really happy about the car. And it's going to only cost me $100 for my deductible. So, while I still technically don't think I should have to pay anything, it is better than the other price, which was going to give me a heart attack. So, weirdly, that looks like a sun, doesn't it? But hopefully it won't once we do what's in my mind. Anyway, let's hope that works, because I didn't do a preview card or anything. So I kind of just want this all over. Maybe I need more, a little bit orange out there, and then before I hit the purple, I think I will. So let's go in with this darker orange and carved pumpkin. There's another one over there that looks a lot like carved pumpkin. Since I've been doing this ink storage thing, I am really seeing, I don't know, the colors are not matching the lids, you know what I mean? Like, it's shocking. Like, I'll think it's yellow and it's sort of more green, or so. I did do labels for these down here, but not the distress so far. So that'll be my next little project. But I'm checking off my list. It is heading straight for August. It's very, very close, and which freaks me out always every year. And I go into panic mode because I haven't gotten all the things done that I want to do. I should not use the same brush for all this. Oh well. In my mind, I was trying to leave one light and one dark, but oh well. It'll be okay. It's just kind of a background anyway. It'll be fine. But anyway, I've been checking stuff off my list, which means I've been pretty busy. Dad's had a couple of appointments, and I have cleaned out the walk-in closet, and which took a lot longer than I planned on. And to be honest, it's still not 100%, but it's way, way better than, it's about as good as it's going to get this year, to be honest. I did decide to let go of my smaller clothes that I'm hanging on to, like the Dream. And I kept the clothes that were just like one size down. I feel like that's more reasonable, and I can do that. And I am losing just a little bit, which I have to put on my moon ring and show you guys. I've got a couple of them, but they're a little bit large now. And so that's how I can tell I'm losing just a little bit, but nothing to really get excited about. So but I am trying to eat. I don't eat so good when I go out. It's my problem, but I eat a little bit better at home now. So trying to do more fresh stuff and salads and whatnot, but when I go out, I'm still like, woohoo. So there's that. All right. Let's see. But So I decided to get rid of the, super small stuff that I'm, like I said, just holding on to some weird dream. Let's just put this aside and think about that. Let's color our pumpkin guys here. We don't have to use them all, but I'm going to go ahead and color them all in case I want to. So this, it says lime, and it's, I don't know, probably one of those markers I got from the $5 box at, oh, what's the place? Five and Below, and or Five Below, whatever it's called. But it's definitely not what I would call a lime. It's more of a yellow to me, but that's fine because that's what I need right now. So, but I do want a lime for their little stems. Even though I know sometimes pumpkin stems are more brown, I don't care. Mine are going to be green because it's my pumpkin, Grumpin pumpkin world, and that's just the way it's going to go. But anyway, back to the cleaning out. I did clean out. I'm working on, I've got about half of the spare bedroom cleaned out. That was kind of my storage room. But I'm going to work on that and try to make it look more presentable. And so I'm about halfway with that one. But my walk-in closet and stuff, it was just a complete wreck. But like I said, once I got those boxes out, that was probably like 4 or 5 boxes of clothes. And that was nice just to get. I think I'm going to do, well, I've got the green. I'm just going to add one little hint of green right there, and I guess there. So I want, well, maybe the inside here. I want like a lighter pumpkin to kind of like fade out, I don't know if we can master that, but we'll see. This is like the inside, the goo, right? So I love it and I hate it. Like when you cut open a pumpkin and clean out all the goo. It's fabulous. I love it. Make sure I did hit record. Okay. I had to check that. So yeah, okay. I'm just gonna do light through here. Oh no, there's like a flying gnat or something. That is going to freak me out. It's going to land right there, yep. It's everything is drawn at night. It's like very late to these lights, and my dogs hold the daggone doors open forever. So it just is what it is. I spend half the night chasing these little flying gnats. Ugh. But anyway, first world problems, I know. I just don't know. Remember all those old, like, channels, and they wanted you, like, I don't know, donate to wherever, whatever country, and the starving children, and all the, like, flies would be all over their face. And I think about that all the time. Ooh. Every time I see, like, a bug, I'm like, ooh. But I cannot imagine. Bless their hearts. I just, ugh. That would be horrible. Truly horrible. But anyway, I don't know how I got on that. So back to the cleaning out. So that helped me get a big dent in it. So that was like instant. I knew I was going to sell that. Plus I've gone through like artwork, and I've even gotten a couple of things framed, like that art prints that I had. And I mean, why have it if you're not going to hang it up and use it, So trying to change some kind of artwork in the house, different places, and my poor craft room, it's just a mismatch of there's no real color, rhyme, or reason. It's just, if I like it, I'll just stick it in here. So maybe I should probably make it all go together somehow, but I don't know. I just like looking around and seeing something I like. I don't have that much wall space anyway. I do have where the TV was, um, but that's really close to it for big stuff, you know. But so I've been getting some of that framed, and I did my doctor's visit, and I have one more to do my blood study, and that's coming up in August. I've got decoration to do with the family cemetery that we do for the other side, and well, Dad's got several appointments coming up, but I'm gonna call the dentist. I keep saying I'm going to, and I don't. I'm gonna call Monday and see if by some miracle they can still squeeze me in before I have to go back to school, you know, work. If they can, okay. If they can't, that's my fault. I've waited too long probably, but whatever. I don't know. I'm going very soon to go get my phone. You all know my phone is it's been on its last legs for a while, to be honest. The sound and the just everything. It won't ring, or I miss calls, and it's kind of crazy. But the phones are expensive, so anyway. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go get the mattress this week. I need a new mattress, really, really bad. And get that taken care of. I did call one place, and everywhere has a huge delivery charge now. It is $159 to have literally anything, or $150 is the cheapest delivery charge to me from anywhere. I thought about checking Lowe's, to be honest, because I don't know if they have nice mattresses or not, but I think theirs is like $400 delivery. If it's less than that or more than that, it's free or something. I remember when I got a fridge from them once, it was a pretty decent deal. Okay, so let's see. Let's just pretend that this is not a background and this is the card. Let's try that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit 4. Well, 2. I don't know. I almost feel like the big one worked better, weirdly enough. You can stick off because, I mean, it's still going to have something behind it like this, basically. So, that could work. Let's give it like a little... Let me just do a little bit in my hand and kind of flick it. Just to get a few little water spots on it. Okay. Oh no, where are my paper towels? Well, I have them. Okay. See, it splotched it up. It's a little streaky, but that works for Halloween. It's fine. I'm going to go ahead and do our stamping. I'm going to put it in the middle of here. The moon, just, you know, whatever. Or our sun, which looks like, I don't know. Do y'all think I need to edge it with something darker? I kind of do. We might do that in a minute. Okay, this one says, the jack-o'-lantern chuckled and winked. his funny, or the jack-o'-lantern chuckled and winked his funny eye. I'd rather be a pumpkin face than inside a pumpkin pie. That's cute. I like this one though. Sure, I'm smiling on the outside, but I just feel so empty inside. They've hollowed this one here out, right? So yeah. Okay. But hey, sometimes we do feel a little empty on the inside. It's not a joke. Okay. Let's get our. I would try it without the Misty. I'm kind of afraid to be honest. Just in case. Oh. Totally have to ask y'all a question. Okay, wow, one stamp. That was good. All right, so here is your spooky question. First of all, comment below what, you don't have to say like the town you live in or anything. That's too personal, but shout out your state or your country, and I will try to find a spooky Halloween story, ghost story, something to share on here about each of our states or towns, or if you know one, comment below. And I gotta find some glue. Hang on. Am I almost out of this? That looks way more empty than it's supposed to. I don't think that's the one I'm using. Well, it's gonna be for now, I guess. You know what? Before I do that, I'm gonna go around it with a little bit of seedless preserves here. And since we've used the same one over and over, we might as well use it a little bit more. I like that. I like that better. Anyway, comment below from your state, and I will find some kind of creepy story to share on as some of my videos progress up until Halloween about your area. And if you, like I said, if you know one and want to share it with us, please do so. And I know it's probably a lot to type, but type it out so we can, you know, I mean, you can be brief, it's fine, but give us the gist of what's going on. And I still might look it up just to read about it for myself or something, but I would love to hear a story from your area, and I will share one about my area as well. And so I think that will be fun. I don't know. What do you think? Okay. Wendy, I hope your new baby will be a little goblin baby too. Logan likes Halloween, so that's good. But what about the new baby? It's coming soon, right? Pretty soon. Okay. So did we decide on, I think we decided on these three. And I might do some kind of pattern paper on the back. We'll find something. I don't know. I'll have to come back and show you that because apparently I can't plan anything. Yeah, it's getting down to crunch time for me. At least that's always the way I feel. And I want to try to get as much as possible of anything I can get done before going back, because it's pretty intense when I go back. and just hard in general, just, you know, keeping up with daily life and whatever. But there's so many crafts I want to do. Oh my gosh, I thought I would get so much more done this summer. Really, really did. Oh, I kind of want to cover up his little face. It's my favorite one. Okay. There's a, it sounds like a small car, but a car going by. So the dogs need to tell us about it. Okay. All right. I like it. I think I'm okay with it. Might have should have added a little Wink of Stella, which I think we'll still do. Because why not? First of all, we need to do that around the moon for sure. I don't know what I was thinking. How could we ever do anything on Halloween without a silvery moon? Anyway, I had really good luck selling my clothes the other day, and I called this lady. I kind of didn't really have a yard sale at my house, but I had to load the cart anyway, and I wanted to take them somewhere to sell. My favorite consignment shop closed, and that lady, we wouldn't do consignment. She would just buy them outright always. It was so easy, and wasn't too far away. It was great. But since she's closed, I have to find somebody. And so I called this lady, and her and her daughter came down, and they were very pleasant. I've known them sort of for years, or at least the mother, because I went to school with her daughter. And anyway, it's a long story, but it's almost like I met her for the first time, strangely. We had more in common than I thought. But then my aunts and cousin came down, and so it was kind of like the whole evening of sitting there. And then one neighbor came by, and so they bought quite a bit of it. But everything that was left, I ended up selling to this lady. Well, one at the grocery store and one in front of Goodwill, and then she finished it off. She wanted everything, so I was like, sweet. And plus size clothing, you know, when it's a good deal and whatever, you know, plus size clothing always costs more. So people are, I think, excited to see that and get a good deal. To be honest, I wish I could find stuff in my size, and I would totally be excited too. But yeah, and they've all like, you know, call me again, and anytime you clean out, blah, blah, blah. So that's awesome, because I have actually cleaned out just a little bit more. Since then, I've gone through a lot of jeans and different things. I still have a pile of jeans to try on, but I've gotten rid of, or going to rather, it's in my to-go box. So I might call those people back, I don't know, before summer's end. But, all right, guys, I think that's it for today. Imagine, like I said, that's a card. We should do a purple card, or it could be orange. It could be any color. So, but comment below, like I said, with your state and whatever, and I'll find a spooky story to share. So tune in for more. I'll talk to y'all later. Stay creepy, guys.